What's going on, chat? Happy BTL Thursday, episode 471 piece. As always, hold the fry, joined by your two hosts, Krabs and Jovan, who is out today. He will be back tomorrow. That's okay. Might get a Mikey Over's appearance today. Who knows? Stream door is wide open. Anybody who wants to come on, feel free. Okay. We got a lot to talk about today. Not a lot of games, but we got a lot to talk about today. All right. Squad Ride was a W yesterday on the Rays ML plus chicken. Let's fucking go, ladies and gents. Let's fucking go. I know the hockey was cake. I know we found cake around the world, different sports, different leagues, but not the squad ride. That's all that matters. Okay? W's, the Rays plus chicken, never in doubt. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Let's go, Rays. Let's go, Taj. Sure. How about them Nats? Yeah, Nats are caked. Nats are dead. Eric Fetty broke them. When Eric Fetty shoved and pitched a shutout against the Nats, all their powers were eliminated. 3-2 on the boards, probably should have been 5-0, not 5-0. I hate saying that. I take that back. Should not have been 5-0. I hate when people talk like that. Was never 5-0. It's a 3-2 card. Okay, there are two losers on there. But I will say, absolute moose shit. Patrick Corbin getting yanked. Absolute moose shit. And we talked about this when Mikey and Lauren were up here yesterday. Patrick Corbin was pitching unbelievable. He was pitching unbelievably. Okay, he was dialed in. He had no strikeouts. It was no problems. He was rolling ground balls, 10 at-bats in a row. Patrick Corbin looked great. He was hitting his spots. He was doing his job. And the Nats pulled him with 82 pitches to put in Derek Law, of all people. And you know what happens right away. He gives up a base knock on the first pitch to bring in a run. Patrick Corbin, you got yanked early. You fucked us over on Prize Picks. You almost pitched too well. Your pitch count was so low. At that point of the game, it was ridiculous. You pitched so well, but it was almost too good. And you cost me plenty of coins. You cost Ben $500. You owe us an apology, Patty Cease. That is moose shit. Hate that. Hate that for us. Great read on the Nats under. Yeah, the Nats bats can't hit, guys. I don't know if you've noticed, but they are dead. They are dead. Keep taking Nats unders. All right. Mikey Overs actually had a pretty smart point on the end of TMA. If you guys missed it, you can always go back and rewatch. But he had a pretty good point talking about, reading the room almost was what he was talking about betting baseball, right? Reading the room, seeing what teams are on fire, seeing what teams are quail meat, right? And staying off of them and fading them until you see them kind of bounce back. Back in teams like the Phillies right now that are absolute wagons. Until they cool off, keep locking them in. It's baseball. Teams like that win a lot of games in a row. There's a lot of variance in baseball, a lot of win streaks. Okay, there's 162 games. We talked about it yesterday. Okay, it was a honestly great angle. Okay, great reads yesterday. Sharp. I know, Brian, I'm pretty blown. It was 3-2 though. Can we pull that Sharp report back up once again? Yeah, I'm pretty blown about this. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the hard work was put in. I feel like the plays were there, the angles were there, and I feel like the results, they weren't bad. We made coins, but still a little bit disappointed. Not going to lie, because I felt really good about that slate. Krabs, 2 quick squares for this Yankees-Twins game. Don't think about it, just shoot. I'm happy to look at that real quick. We do have a game starting up here very, very soon, I believe, in 15 minutes. Let's take a peep at this game and let's talk about it, okay? Honestly, let's get, if Mikey Overs wants to hop on here and talk about his Yankees, I feel like we could probably go over this series a little bit better here. This is probably the time to bring him up. There he is. Sure he can. Tens?
Yo.
Tens?
Tens.
Sneak call up?
Sneak call?
Yankees Twins. Mikey, we were just talking about a little bit on TMA, but I wanted to kind of flesh this puppy out here. Clark Schmidt has been nails this season. Nobody likes him. Nobody believes in him. Nobody even knows who he is. Sub-3 ERA. Joe Ryan is like the opposite. Big name guy. Supposed to be the next star pitcher in this league. He's been really solid over the years.
Yep.
He's been a little bit worse than people think this season. And they're catching 20 cents of steam once again. I think it's fake sharp. I think you stick with what's been working in the series, and you bet the Yankees once again. I do.
Dude, I agree. I think we talked a little bit about it on TMA, but for me with baseball, I'm not a great baseball bettor. I don't know baseball very well, but I've been hitting a lot of bets for some reason in baseball. Like I rarely have negative days in baseball now for some reason, but
Sure.
The new method that I've been using is you got to prove it to me. Like I don't respect the Twins at -122 because they have done nothing to prove to me that they should be the favorite against the Yankees. So Like, I'm not going to bet on them. If anything, I'm going to fade them because they haven't proved it. The Yankees have proved it. The Yankees are hot. I'm going to ride the team that's hot and that has proved it. Wow.
So in, and I think you hit the nail on the head. That was pretty sharp from you, Mikey. I'll give you that. And also Trell is on the Twins, so keep that in mind when you're locking in your Yankees bet. Maybe add an extra unit.
So
Maybe add an extra
basically,
unit,
Jovan just
you get it
watched
up.
TMA, and that's what he learned.
Or Trell, man.
Joe Ryan has been nails this year. Not just not that good. He's been outstanding. He's on my fantasy team.
Goots.
He's been great.
Gucci.
I don't know, Goots.
I might lock in Twins ML.
Now, he did pitch a gem against the Blue Jays, but I mean, give me a fucking glove and 20 minutes to warm up, and I could probably replicate it.
Dude, I was about to say,
honest with
Krabs, there's
you.
a team that I could care less if you pitched well against. It's the fucking Blue Jays.
Although, honestly, bad example there for me. The Blue Jays do at least a little bit hit lefties, so I probably would actually get mashed and hurt. But
Yeah, probably.
they are moose shits. Before that, he gave up 3 to the Red Sox. He gave up 2 and 3 to the White Sox, back-to-back starts, 4 to the Tigers before that. So, you know, he hasn't been nails, I wouldn't say, to describe him. He's been really good.
Really
I'll
good.
give you that. He's been really good.
This might be the difference today.
Goots and Trell collab. See, Goots, that's not where you want to be, though, man. That's not where you want to be.
That's not where you want. That's not the pocket you want to be in.
I will fade the Yankees every day of the week. Fuck the Yankees. So
I'm on that wave, but I think for profitability and for our wallets here and for the tracking purposes, I do think the Yankees win. But fuck the Yankees. Always.
We'll see.
I mean, it's fuck the
Mikey,
Yankees. I agree, but I don't know. I don't like. You're gonna give me
I
a
think they
plus
win
chicken.
today. Can we find 2 squares in this game for our guy Jay Russ? I feel like Mikey, you and me could probably find a square in this game each for our guy Jay Russ in chat, who is just starving for a 2-piece on Prize Picks. Maybe others could tail, maybe others could follow. Right?
For the Yankees?
Yes, for the Yankees game.
Big dog. The 2-teamer is Phillies Canes. Eesh.
No. Prize Picks.
Yeah, I know. He was just asking from earlier. I'm gonna say,
sure.
dude, I don't. Let me look. Can I look at the board? I don't want to be rude and be on my phone.
Let's pull that board up. Pull that board up. Sure. Let's get active here. We have to. It has to be done. Chat, throw out squares you like for this early game as well if you have them. Okay. But I'm gonna take a peep at these Yankee squares too. Let's see, dudes. Let's get active here. Aaron Judge gets pulled up first. Great. Literally just a whole screen of Aaron Judges. Look at that. That is disgusting.
I know, dude, but he had a 4-hit game yesterday. I don't know if you want to go back to that.
Aaron Judge squares up. Are there more than that? Are there more than 12?
That's actually absurd.
Is there another row? Of? Oh my God, there's more. There's 14 Aaron Judge squares up on the board, folks.
That is absurd.
There are 14 Aaron Judge squares up. You think he's doing something today? Come on. If he does something, Prize Picks is gonna go fucking bankrupt.
14 is fucking illegal. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I mean, look, he had a good day yesterday. Okay, so 2 rows of squares, I'd be like, okay, he gets 2 rows, sure. 3 rows, I'm like, okay, 3 rows, that's a little much here. For one player, 3 rows, I feel like you're taking up a lot of 4 rows. 4 rows is ludicrous. 4 rows should be banned, banished, whatever you want to call it. Disallowed. 4 rows is a ginormous red flag. Holy shit. Ben, you know what? The Prize Picks board would say to fade Clark Fantasy. It would. But knowing how this series has gone, knowing how the Prize Picks squares were yesterday, I think we probably avoid fading, the Yankees or even backing the Twins here. I think we.
How do you feel about Verdugo?
Or fading let's see. Verdugo hit run RBIs. Let's see what he's been doing.
He's kind of been hot the past 2 games, but it's not a full green gob in the last 5. Like, he's been moose shit and he's heating up a little bit.
Let's see Volpe. I don't hate the Verdugo one. Let's keep that in back pocket. He has been cold this season, but the last 2 games he's been heating up. I don't hate buying low on him.
Because I feel like even though he has had a good last 2 games, like, I agree, you're still buying low on him.
Yeah, I'd rather take him than Volpe. So, okay, let's see who else is up for the Yankees. Any weird squares up, chat, for the Yanks?
There's some guy without a profile picture.
That could be good. That could be pivotal. Oh, Austin Wells, sure. Yeah, he's miss. He's miss shit. He's their catcher. Soto's up for a run. He's been scoring runs, sure.
Trevor
I think we
Larnack
go
on the Twins is up for
Verdugo.
a million squares.
Who?
Trevor Larnack. Up for a million squares on the Twins.
I think we go Verdugo,
I agree.
hit run RBI, and let's find a twin.
Eduardo
How do you think
Julian's
this-
ice cold in the last two.
How do you think this game plays out, Mike? You think the Yanks win? Do you think we get runs? Do you think it's going to be a nail biter? What are we thinking for this?
Oh,
game?
dude, Krabs. Click on Joe Ryan walks allowed real quick.
Oh shit! We got him.
Krabs gonna bust.
Oh, I knew I got you there.
We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Joe Ryan,
Verdugo
more than
and
1.5
Joe Ryan
walks
walks?
allowed. Yep. Joe Ryan, more than 1.5 walks allowed. Alex Verdugo, more than 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Boom.
I kind of like that, dude.
Boom. I'm in on that. Good fucking eye, Joshy. Good
That's
eye.
a Josh eye if I've ever seen one.
Oh yeah.
Joe Ryan, a Reddit out fucking charts. We're taking him more than on his walks. He's going to be a little wild, probably pitching around Aaron Judge, pitching around the Yankees, right? Juan Soto, a walk machine. The square has it makes baseball sense a little bit, and it's nasty. That's the 50-50 yin-yang combo that I've been fucking talking about. That's what we need.
Dude, you might
And then
also
Verdugo.
get a sneaky intentional walk on Judge his first two at bats with the
You
way he
could.
fucking did them
shit.
yesterday.
Sure. Pitch around him. I sure as hell
Pitch
would.
around him.
Verdugo, been moose shit all year, but the last 2 games he's been picking up. We buy low on Verdugs. I'm in. Here's your 2-piece for the early games, chat. Here's your 2-piece. This is a crazy angle from Allen. He said, no fun. I'm going straight for a 2-piece that hits. Joe Ryan over 1.5 walks and Aaron Judge to walk. That's
wow.
crazy.
I mean,
That's
that's a sharp spot I've ever seen.
I didn't know Allen was tapped in like that also in the red tube chat.
Oh, yeah. He's holding the red tube down. You knew he was sharp, right? You knew he was
You
sharp.
know he's sharp. If you're holding the red tube down as a fellow resident of the red tube, if you're holding the red tube
Sure.
down, you're sharp.
Have to be. Have to be. I might have to take that in a little side piece as well.
You're going to tail on that?
I'm going to take the OG one up here on the screen. It's already been locked. I'm in on that 2-piece.
I locked
Okay,
it
so
as
there's
I
the
locked it as
2-piece
well.
for chat. Good. And then I think I'm going to sprink on some cheeky Yankees walks here. Let's see. I'm assuming Aaron Judge has a walk square up. Sure. Let's see when the last time he's walked. Aaron Judge did not walk, or he's walked in each of the last 3 games. Jesus, man.
What about a Soto walk? Is he up for a walk?
Yeah, see, that's what I was going to pan to next is a little Soto walk. He's literally, his middle name is Walk. That's all he does is walk. It might be Soto to walk, folks. That dude works walks like people work counts. Like the guy
Krabs,
works walks like people
am
are
I
fighting
tapped
off
in this
pitches.
morning or
It's a
what?
demon.
It's a demon?
It's a demon.
Bro.
Also, update on the golf. Michael Block, 6 over. His
Yeah, fuck
more than
Michael
strokes
Block.
was air.
He sucks.
Yeah.
And
Joe Roy is
more than 1.5
storming.
walks allowed. With Aaron Judge, more than half a walk. And with Juan Soto, more than half a walk demon.
Krabs, you know what else I was kind of eyeing on the baseball board as well?
What do you got?
Well, you kind of already talked about it a little bit. But do you not think that there is potentials for Jared Jones demon 7.5 strikeouts against the Cubs? If you think he's nails like that, I mean, that's an absurdly high demon.
Do the Cubs strike out a lot? That might be more of a Joshy question, but I'll
Josh?
tell you what, this Jared Jones kid is nasty, bro. He is nasty. Let me see this Cubs lineup. Because that'll decide. Let's take a peep at that fucker.
Or if you think the Pirates are going to really get one on him, maybe looking at a Pirates batter, McCutchen half a run could be a shout. I feel like whenever the Pirates have a great game, he's getting in. I mean, dude, Jared Jones, the earned runs allowed score is a 2.5.
I know it's a
The
scary
Cubs
number,
have
though.
The Cubs have the 19th strikeout rate at 23%, so they strike out
Mm,
average amount.
mm. Do we have a Cubbies lineup out for today? Probably not.
I haven't
No,
gotten the
not yet.
noti yet, so not yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that. That's you're a fan.
Oh yeah, we got the
Sure.
noties on for the lineup.
No.
Notice on for your teams. That's huge.
Hmm.
Do you have a
Cubs don't
sneak
strike out.
Cub square?
Yeah, the sneak Cub square today is Cody Bellinger. He's going Yabo potentials.
Wow.
And Josh is Krabs. He gave us a demon. Suzuki 2.5 hits on RBIs, and Suzuki went ding dong.
He had
You're
5.
damn right he did. He knows his Cubbies.
Oh yeah.
Knows his Cubbies, dude. You can
taking
take him for a
Bellinger
demon home
hit
run.
run RBIs. You can sprinkle on the demon home run, which is crazy.
I just see Suzuki's run square up there, and I think that Bellinger is the one that gets him in. That's my
So hit
thought
run
process.
RBIs. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Mikey, any other Mikey nugs or plays you wanted to leave the people with before you hop off here?
Dude, I kind of agree with you. I think it's Anthony Edwards night.
So do I. 29.5.
Yeah, dude. Like I mean, we talked about it at the end of TMA just like a little bit, but he's one of these guys that's not going to go out without both of his limbs gone and trying to tear your arms off with his teeth, like in GTA. Like, how is he not going to drop a 30 ball with his season on the line?
At home, be the aggressor. He'll be almost like the point guard the whole fucking game. I think it's a no-brainer. I think Anthony Edwards goes more than his 30 points.
I agree too. Also, I could totally see, like, without a doubt, like without shadows of doubt, for whatever reason, he's like my guy. But Jake Gensel, I'm going to have to get involved with either with a point, a goal. I mean, he's up for a demon 2 points, a goblin half a point. His goblin half a point has been printing for me. I mean, it's 4 of the last 5 green. But this kid is disgustingly wet. And I feel like in an elimination game back in Carolina, like this is also a spot where I don't mind possibly demonizing Jake Gensel.
So you and me on the fucking Hurricanes tonight, huh, man?
Yep. Sorry about it.
Well, we're in this together. Somebody's got to do it.
We're in this together.
Someone's got to do it. If
Someone's
Dead
gotta
Larry
do it,
Bird
man.
says this one more time, I'm giving him a 20-minute ban in chat. Easiest looking bet on the board, Canes. Load him up, boys. He said this in like 7 different ways during this first 30 minutes of BTL today.
Load up, boys.
I'm done. I'm done with it. He's like the biggest fucking Rangers fan I've ever met in my life.
I love it.
God.
I love it.
All right. Well, I'll meet you at the cash counter when the Canes win by 7.
Let's
Keep
do
the
it.
series alive, Mike.
Let's
Sure.
do it.
Appreciate you coming on, my man. We'll be.
Appreciate you.
W's. Turn Krabs' mic up. Is my mic caked, folks? People are
Mike's
saying the
fine.
mic might be caked. Mike's fine.
Mike's fine.
People have been saying that since TMA. Weird.
We can turn it up if you want to.
Well, let's see what they say real quick. It's fine. People are overreacting a little bit.
Overreact.
Okay. All right. Yeah, weird. Half the people say it's a little low. Goots, maybe turn it up just a hair. Just a pube hair.
It's all the way up.
Okay, good. Sure.
All the way up.
Anthony Edwards, more than 29.5. Goots, thoughts on this square?
I like it. Back against the wall. Might be squaring up a little bit, but I mean, he's got.
Sometimes you
Why
have
not?
to.
Sometimes you have to.
Right.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's hop into the sharp report. Let's get the people some winners for today.
Let's do it.
Chat, lock in, pay attention. Okay, take notes, get those notebooks out, get those pens clicked. Let's lock in. Classes in session here. Okay. Carolina on the ML. Listen up. I get it. Okay, I understand this play makes me look like a fool. If this play loses, I will get mocked. I will get tortured. I will get hazed. I will get hated, you could say. More than the benefits I will gain by betting on the Carolina Hurricanes and them winning, right? Does that make sense? It's probably not worth the risk. The juice isn't worth the squeeze with Carolina on the ML, but I don't give a shit. I don't care. Okay, and I'm locking in plays that I see turning green, and that's the Hurricanes tonight with all the momentum. All right? People forget this is the best home team in hockey. Okay, everyone says, ooh, Igor in the Garden this, ooh, the Rangers this, the Rangers that at home. I get it. But Carolina is the best fucking home team in the sport. They haven't shown that yet this series, really. They did keep their series alive with a big-time win in that last home game, but they did lose a game at home already. I don't see them losing a game at home tonight. I don't see it. And one of these series got to go 7. Come on. This has been an insane series so far. The Canes are going back home. They have all the momentum. Igor's out of the Garden where he's comfortable, where he's literally the greatest goalie of all time. Give me the Canes. They're laying -160 for a reason. Fuck it. I'm going to do it again. I got one more left in the tank. Okay? Has to be done. Hurricanes ML. Lay the juice. Or parlay with the fucking Astros tonight. They're playing the Moose Shit Ace. And they're going to sweep them because the Astros are back. And they're playing pissed off because their pitcher just got suspended for 10 games. And they've been so bad this whole season. The Astros aren't losing. Parlay with them if you want to bitch about the -160. Or parlay with the Dodgers. Okay? Or lay the spread if you don't want to lay the juice. Me personally, I'm going to lay the ML for a unit. Maybe 1.5. Probably 1.5. Go ahead and lock me in for 1.5. Okay? But that's it. I already have plenty of coins invested in this series. We'll leave it at that. Carolina on the ML. I've already seen it. Kuznetsov is hitting that fucking bird. He's hitting that bird, and I'm going to sit there on my couch thinking, God damn it. We shouldn't have let him go. Already seen it. Canes have been favorites the whole series. Yes, they have. Thank you. And the sky's blue. I appreciate that comment. Seeming smart. Rangers and Rag from Aloha picks. Shit. I don't like seeing that from Aloha's. Second half plays, Dodgers, Astros. There's actually no way. I hope you're just making fun of me for this fucking parlay on the bottom here. But if he sent that, we might have to get this graphic taken down. Can I get confirmations? They were -160 when the Rangers won 2. I know that is the one part of this that scares me, is that the juicier the Hurricanes have been, the least they've come through. That does scare me a little bit. Not gonna lie to you. No, go look right now. Shit. That's cake. That's cake. All right, let's move. Let's groove. Carolina Hurricanes ML. If you don't like it, don't bet it. I don't give a shit. This is just my sharp report. All right, you can go make your own. Pirates on the ML. I'm taking Jared Jones against the Cubbies and Justin Steele, who has the big name but not the big arm right now. He's been kind of most low-key. I'm backing Jared Jones. I do like the over in this game as well, especially after looking at the prize picks board. And I like the juice is loose on this over as well, too. But Pittsburgh, Jared Jones, this is my guy. He's been my dark horse all season. He's got a 2.68 ERA. The earned run square on prize picks scares me a little bit, but I'm also thinking to myself, well, if the Pirates don't score 3 runs off of Justin Steele, they're probably not winning this game anyways. So I like the Pirates at plus chick. I like the over in that game as well. Until Justin Steele returns to midseason form after starting out the season, missing a couple weeks for an injury, I'm going to keep fading him and fading the big name and backing the Pirates, who actually hit 40 points higher on their batting average against lefties than they do righties. Mr. Steele, he's a lefty. The Pirates, they've got a chance tonight. McCutcheon set the tone, the veteran. He can get a base knock to start this game off for the Pirates, and it's all uphill from them. Okay? W's. Confirmed MLB 20 unit 4K max. You've got to be kidding me, dude. You've got to be kidding me.
Who we talking about?
Fucking second half plays, bro. The guy who always gives the craziest tweet descriptions for his plays. The beluga whale, 50 unit megalodon of the century. If you miss this, you're caked. POD, POY.
Yeah.
All caps.
GG.
And then his descriptions are, it's like 2 + 2 = 4. How do you not know this? Or how do you not bet this? It's like, dude, well, if you could bet like that, we'd all be fucking rich. Okay? As I have a Houston Dodgers parlay up here on the fucking board.
Yep.
Goodness gracious. Well, I hate that, but that segues me to my fucking last play here, Gates, and that's Houston, LA. ML parlay. Sure. Yeah, there it is. Great. That's why you're asking who it is, so you can pull up the damn tweet.
Hit
see
it.
Have a moose shit description for it, man.
Yeah.
That is cake, ladies and gents. That is cake. Who do we think is caking this parlay? Is it Javier?
Dodgers.
Or is it Glass now?
It's Dodgers.
I will say the total down to 7.5 in the Cincy Dodgers game is pretty low. That tells me either Glass now throws a shutout, they win 7-0, or this is going to be like a 3-2 nasty game either team could win. I really hope it's the former and not the latter. Cannot have it be the latter. If it is, we're fucked. Okay? Could be the Glass now effect. People forget that guy called it the 401k max bet. There's probably somebody out there putting their entire savings on it, and they don't know that that guy's just scamming them. And I've got the same fucking parlay right up here on the screen. That's moose shit, folks. That's moose shit. Okay? Let's move on. We got Brent Rooker, more than 1.5 Ks. It might be a little more helpful if we pull up the chart for these two prize pick squares. And as always, Goots already has that shit up. Brent Rooker, he's striking out twice today. He's going against Javier. Moose shit matchup for him. Brent Rooker, who's been a Brent Bonds of late. He's been hitting great. He's been hitting nukes. He's been getting that batting average up, but he's been striking out. He's been swinging hard. If you watched him play, I think he gets 2 strikeouts, one where he overswings and one where he gets painted up against Javier today. They're going to be early. This one's going to be an easy square that cashes probably within the 6th inning, maybe 5th. Okay. Let's move on to the second square here. Javier. Look, I'm a little bit worried about Javier after you guys are talking about this fucking 401k max 50 unit parlay. But the chart doesn't lie, folks. Okay, the chart doesn't lie here. We got 3.5 hits allowed. Okay, look at what he's done recently. 2 of these 3 teams are considered moose shit. Detroit, Kansas City, right? He's given up 5 hits in each of his last 3 starts. Okay, he's at 3.5 hits allowed. I know he's going against Oakland, so it's going to be a little lower, but it's not like he's pitched great. I think he shoves today, personally. That total's on the way up. I think the Astros win this game with ease. I'm not letting you guys phase me. If anything, it's going to be the Reds that cake it late. I still feel great about the Astros. The Astros is an unbelievable parlay piece, and I might even pivot right now to the Astros ML and a little WNBA angle here and take New York. Little New York money line minus 300 here. On the road at the Indiana Fever, at Caitlin Clark, right? You guys saw the tickets are out for this game, $7. Look, guys, New York up to -8 now. -5.5. This was just like the opening night. People forget the Indiana Fever, the worst team by far in the WNBA, and it's not even close. And just because they add Caitlin Clark, who is a GOAT and a beast, and she's going to be the best player in the league, doesn't mean they're going to be good. Okay? Because you got to have 4 other players out there on the court, and if they're fucking moose shit, you can't do anything about it. All right? Maybe we pivot to a little Astros ML and New York ML parlay. Little Liberty parlay. 340 on the ML. People must be nuking them. Oh my goodness. They were -5.5 when they opened up this morning. Holy smokes. Reds ain't winning. If anyone sells, it's the Astros. See, Brock, I disagree. And the fact that everybody's saying that in chat tells me that it's probably not the Astros. Yeah, Goots, we could change it on the graphic. Fuck it. If he's around. If not, don't worry about it. But I'm in for that. If second half play is giving out a 50 unit Beluga Whale 401k max parlay, and I hate that guy's guts already because he scams people, and we have the same parlay up there on the board that's that square, I can't do it. I'm out. I can't do it. I'm out. We're subbing out the Dodgers. We're putting in the New York Liberty, I believe they are, on the MLs. And this will probably be like a -115, -120 parlay. Okay. Chop meat off play. Wow, that's crazy. Never said that. Never said that. Total in Carolina game. I like the under, bruh. I like the under in the Carolina game. Okay. Under 5.5. I do think the Hurricanes win. And I think that game goes under. Final score prediction for that one. I'm going to go 3-1. 3-1 with an empty netter. It's 2-1. It's low scoring. It's sweaty. It's close. And Hurricanes put in an empty netter. That crowd goes fucking nuts. And then we got a game 7 up in New York. Igor in the Garden. I've already seen it. Okay. Astros might actually get smoked. Jace. W. John, appreciate that. Anybody else have any more Astros comments? Anybody else got any more? Let me know. Keep them coming. I might have to put this parlay back in play if that's the case. All right. Let's move. Let's groove. Let's talk about the MLB slate. We only got like 5 games today. I want to hop in and let's talk about them. Yankees, Twins, first pitch were activated. So, guys, let me know if we get any walks in this game. Let me know if our friend, I believe it was Verdugo. He's the guy. Okay? He's the guy today. More than 1.5 RBIs. W's. All right? Rays, they treated us well last night. Shout out the squad ride. W's. We got Zach Littell on the bump against Cooper Criswell. Sheesh. with a 2.10 ERA. We got to pick them in this game. We got the Red Sox catching minimal steam. They're now a little favorite here. Keep me far away from this game as possible, but I do lean the under. I do think this could be a square under between Littell and Criswell, and I think this game could be a good old-fashioned pitcher's duel. And what I believe is Game 4 of this series. Yep, Game 4 of the series. Tampa's up 2-1 in the series. We've seen 3 straight unders in this series. I wouldn't be surprised if we get another one square. And we got a Volpe nuke? No way. No way. Are you kidding me? Mickelson strokes? No way we're taking Mickelson strokes either, bro. We can't do that. We can't be doing that. We could take Mickelson strokes less than. Did you guys see Mickelson putting with those weird shades? And there it goes. See ya. We could have taken Volpe and retired. Shit. We could have taken Volpe and fucking retired. People forget the Nerfy last night. Aaron Judge hit a nuke 500 feet. There it goes. See ya.
Trent said he had $700 on Yankees Nerfy.
No, he did not.
He just tweeted it.
Dude.
The same thing happened yesterday with Aaron Judge. Yes. He just tweeted it.
I'd feel bad if he, actually tailed my plays for once.
Yeah.
I would feel bad, but I really don't. Yeah, that's just dumb and lazy is what that is, to be honest with you. Let's keep moving here. Let's talk about the Pirates and the Cubbies. Okay. Pirates and the Cubbies. Jared Jones. Legacy day today. Justin Steele, you're not the guy. Pirates on the ML. And I also like the over in this game. I want to see the splits. You can't make it up. I can't believe he was on that fucking Nerfy, dudes. How do we not learn from our mistakes from yesterday, bro? We just got shafted in the same series. Shit. Anyways, back to the baseball board. I want to see who's betting this fucking total in Pittsburgh and Chicago. Man, that over's got sharp splits. 60% of bets, 86% of handle on that over. I like runs in Pittsburgh and Chicago. I might have to bet that over as well, but betting 2 bets in one game never works. Stick with the Pirates on the ML. One play, one winner. Let's move. Okay. Oakland, Houston. I really think Javier shoves. I like that less than hits allowed square on Prize Picks a lot, less than 3.5. We got a Soto K. E. That's not good. Steele just pitched against the Pirates. Yep. That's also a great sign for the Pirates, too. They just saw them. Anyways, Javier's going to shove today, and I don't see much happening from Estes with that total at 9. I think this is an absolute rout. I think we get a rare Javier gem this season. One of the first ones all year. He has been bad. Don't get me wrong. He's got a 4 ERA.
He was hurt. He was hurt for a while.
Yeah, he's not been good. But I still believe in Javier. I think he's going to start turning it around here. I do.
This is probably my favorite angle from you because his last start coming back was bad.
Sorry, Goots.
Good.
We got a Judge walk.
Judge
there
walk.
We go. That's massive. Yes. So now we need one more walk from that pitcher, and we need a Soto walk, and we need Verdugo to come through as well. Goots, what were you saying?
I was saying I like this angle because Javier coming back from, I think he had a neck injury, literally let up like 7 runs in the first inning. I like him to bounce back, absolutely. Big fan of that. Yeah.
100%. Yeah, I'm not wavering off the Astros. That was never the issue. It's just talking through that Cincy Dodgers game for that 2-piece parlay and also seeing the 401k max parlay on that 2-piece. That's really what did it there, Goots.
Well, graphics changed.
Cincy and LA. Good. W's. Yep. Cincy, LA. I feel like that total's pretty low, and I told you guys the 2 scenarios I could see that are most likely to occur there. With Glass now throwing a shutout, the Dodgers putting up a couple runs and then winning 6-0, 7-0, or it being like a 3-2 close game. That scares me a little bit. I feel way more confident in the Astros with their struggling pitcher on the bump than I do with the Dodgers with their stud on the bump. And I guess that's a little bit of contrarian in me talking about those 2 square plays. All right. Is it just me or is Krabs insanely quiet? I don't know why everyone's saying that. So half the people are saying it's totally fine. Half the people are saying it's moose shit. Let me see if it's on my end. It does say it's kind of quiet though, doesn't it?
If you move it closer to your mouth, if you can. That always help. Yeah, get that puppy going.
No, it's just okay. How about this?
Probably better.
How about this, folks? How about this?
Yeah,
Got to be
that's
better.
good. That's good for now, and then we can talk about it later. Get the gain open a little bit. A lot better.
Anyways, let's hop back in here. Let's talk about that late game one more time. I like that low total in the late night game. Dodgers and Reds. I like that a lot. Give me the under in that game. Give me the under in that game. Verdugo single. No way. Verdugo single. Let's go, Mikey. Let's go, Goots. Let's go, chat. Sure we can. Sure we can. W's. Come on. Let's bring them home. Can we? Let's bring them home. I'm telling you guys, the Twins have been fake sharp every game this series. We're starting to figure out this MLB board, all right? This is W's. Although I didn't have the guts to bet on the Yankees because I hate them so much. Probably should have. Could have made a killing this series, betting them every fucking time. We're here. And they're already up early. And we got first and second one out as well. It was always fading your guys' fantasy score, Goots. Shit. Joe Ryan's. Hey, it's early, though. It's first inning.
Game ain't over yet. Ain't over yet.
Game ain't over. Game ain't over. Is Joe Ryan a night owl? Maybe he can't pitch during the day. People are starting to ask.
That's one factor we didn't think about.
What are we on, boys? The Yanks. We are on Verdugo, more than 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. We are on, what do we have? Aaron Judge walk, Juan Soto walk. Aaron Judge walk already hit. That's huge. And we need one more walk from Joe Ryan because we have his over 1.5. He already has 1. Okay. Let's see what happens. No straight bets in this game, though. No straight bets in this game. All right. Is that second and third, or are those guys just running back to the bases? They're jogging back. Okay. See, that's when those dots lose me up there on the screen, is that they confuse me a little bit when they move around too much. Let's talk about the NBA game tonight. Denver and Minnesota. Okay. Minnesota down 2-3 in the series. They're still favorites. They open up -3. They're back to -1, -2 right now. I'm a little bit torn in this game, and I want your guys' help. I want your guys' help in this game. I'm a little bit torn because, sure, the T-Wolves won those first 2 games, and they became, America's team. The public loved them. Oh, we got in-play runs. We got Banks. We got Yankees Banks. Could this potentially be a nuke? As soon as I went into the fucking pitch here for the NBA game, you knew there was a double. We got Verdugo on third. We're going to sweat this out. Okay. We're going to put this NBA game on pause. We're going to put this NBA game on pause. All right. Come on, Verdugo. We got 1 out. We got a man on thirds. Our guys are men. We've got old man Rizzo in the batter's box. Let's lock in. All we need is a sac fly. All we need is a ground ball hit the right way. Okay? Bring him home. In play runs. In play runs. In play runs. Send his ass. Send his ass. Let's go. Let's go. Send him fills. Sure we can. W's. There we go, Gootsy. Wow, what a play. What a play by the first baseman there as well. Sheesh. All right, let's fucking go, chat. Joe Ryan is Cookie. He might as well be Cookie Carrasco up there. Straight up. Let's fucking go. Let's go, chat. Verdugo, cashed. Joe Ryan, we need 1 more walk. Aaron Judge, cashed. Juan Soto, we need 1 more walk. All right, come on. Let's just hope they keep Joe Ryan in the game at this point, bro. Jesus. Krabs, this screams Minnesota for you. They are down 3-2, favored, and after everyone riding with Denver now. Yeah, everyone is riding with Denver right now, at least on the splits, but I'm a little bit torn because the T-Wolves, I still feel like, are a team that everyone's rooting for to beat the Nuggets who won last year and are boring, right? The T-Wolves have Anthony Edwards. The T-Wolves are fun. A little bit younger. Not really, but their star is, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit torn, but my gut tells me it's the T-Wolves who opened up -3 after losing 3 straight games in a row. I think they keep this series alive. I lean Minnesota.
The Twins bullpen is kind of rested, so I wouldn't be surprised they took him out a little earlier.
Yeah, I mean, he's pitching like shit.
Yeah.
He's got 2 outs, though. Honestly, might need a quick out here.
You're welcome for putting that over the edge. I had to come on and chirp it a little bit, just to get the Yankees to win. Yeah.
Perfect.
That's all I was doing. I wasn't actually backing Joe Ryan, at all.
Did you start him in fantasy today, Goods?
Yep.
I mean, you had to. It's Joe Ryan.
I'm down some points, so I have to. I gotta try.
All right, well, you got to have that inning with the strikeout. There's some
maybe he can start getting some Ks figured out a little bit. At least give me a couple points, not just negative points. We'll see.
Well, there's one.
See,
Austin Wells.
He knows what's up.
1,000 IQ. Not possible until now. We have a new first. Good. All right. Let's hop back into it, guys, and keep me updated with the golf as well. I feel like nobody in here in chat's talking about golf. I know some of you guys have the golf on one screen. You got your work on one screen, and you got us on one screen. You got 3 screens, right? Keep us updated with the golf. And Goots, feel free. Don't be a stranger as well if anything cool is going on over there.
Well, Xander's 9 under through 17, which is just insane. That's insane.
Just unfair, so he's gonna win.
Especially at a major championship course. But
seems like he was pretty pissed off about about
he'll find a way to blow it.
He probably will.
Yeah.
So who else is up there right now? If you don't mind pulling the leaderboard up, maybe it would be cool.
Well, your divorce narrative not looking too hot. Roy, 5 under through 16.
Well, I didn't say he wasn't gonna do goods. And I'm a Rory guy. Don't get mad.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I did say at the end of the day, not going to go with Rory. I would go with someone else.
Yeah.
So you're right there. I did hop off the
Take
Rory
a quick
train,
look.
But he's off to a nice little -5 start.
Yeah.
We got
Home of 3 under.
As well. JT 2 under. Lingering. Vic 2 under. Maybe he can get another birdie here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not sure if Ludwig has teed off yet. Looking for him. Let's control F him.
Looks like he hasn't.
Or he's just
1 or something.
He was 1 under or 1 over today. Not a good start.
You've got to be kidding me, dude.
Not a good start.
It was never Ludwig. All right, go back to the top real quick, Goodsy.
Yep.
I want to see the top of the standings here. Let's see who's creeping. We got Tony lingering. We got Rory. We got McIntyre.
Ben Knowles.
Okay. Cam Smith, your guy Max is up there hanging out.
Good. Jordan's playing all right.
People forgot. Remember, Goots, you called out something. You said, pretty weird Spieth is getting that line
I did.
respect.
I did.
The odds yesterday. Turns out he's having a pretty good first round. So there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, any of these guys you'd be willing to sprinkle on right now, or is it kind of just cake until we see
Dean Burmester, he plays on Live. He's having a really good season on Live, so I wouldn't be surprised if he finds his way top 20, something like that.
Yeah, maybe like a top 10. Yeah, even. Okay. Dean Burmester.
Yeah, he's on the Range Goods.
He's going to be a household name soon.
Yeah. Or no, he's on the Range Goods. He's on someone else. Cleeks, maybe? I don't know.
Hovland is solid too, sure. I bet Woo Kim birdies. Hasn't Woo Kim been chirping Brandel Shanley this whole week?
Who?
Hasn't Kim or maybe that's a different guy, but somebody, I think that was Anthony Kim.
It probably was.
Brandel Chambly about some shit.
Yeah, because Kim's on Live, and Chambly is historically, shit talker of Live.
Right.
This is, Ted Larry Bird, you're right.
Adam, I would tail it, bro, but Phil Mickelson is literally my #1 favorite athlete of all time. I cannot fade him. I want to root for him so bad. I can't do it. Cam Smith is very dangerous. Yeah, he is. I feel like Cam Smith doesn't get enough praise or respect. He was so
Tiger
hot before
even.
He went over to Live.
Tiger
respect?
Even.
Okay, Tiger. Attaboy, Tiger.
Bryson even.
#1 Krabs guy. Yeah, he probably is #1. And Tiger now +1. Okay.
AGD.
Well, and also, do you guys see the weird stuff about John Daly being able to use the cart like he does, but they can't put the golf bag on the cart?
Yeah.
So, like, he has to have a caddy walk the bag, and then he drives the cart. It's like the
yeah.
weirdest thing.
Because he's exempt from the PGA and the Open because he's won it. But this is what he looks like right now. This
Yeah,
is
there
how
it
it's
is.
going.
Boom.
Yeah. Because they have to accommodate him because, he's won there before. So, but
Shit.
typically they don't want to give guys the carts.
Right. I mean, that makes sense.
Let's see how he's doing. He's 9 over through 15 holes. Not good.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't give a shit. He's going to Hooters right after this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's got places to be.
He's hammered.
He's John Daly. He's taking the fucking cart. Come on. If you think John Daly gave a shit about what other people thought, he'd probably have changed a long time ago, folks. He's taking that cart. All right. Let's move. Let's groove. I want to talk a little bit about.
Did you go over the whole NBA game?
Yeah, I feel like I did.
Yeah.
I feel like T-Wolves. I didn't talk about the total, but it's because I really don't like the total. It's been funny seeing all these totals slowly progress and get so low as the playoffs go on compared to the NBA season, right? If you saw a 205 total in the NBA season, you'd say, what the hell's going on? Is the whole team out?
Yeah.
But no, it's a norm in the playoffs because it's a completely different type of game. We've seen this total go over the last 3 games in this series. A little bit easier the first 2, but it did sneak over in game 3 as well in that last game. Not game 3, the last one. I wouldn't mind
4.
an under in this game.
5.
Just a typical nasty playoff under. I wouldn't mind it 1 bit, but I'm not going to get to the counter. I think if anything, I'm probably going to play Minnesota on the money line here. Let's see the splits for this. It looks like we've got, holy smokes, 90% of bets, 87% of handle on this over.
Wow.
Okay, so now I'm locked into this under. Now I'm going to, let me go into this under now, because Jimmy's saying I'm being fat, happy, and complacent. We can't have that happen. Totals hit over 3 times in a row. We have 90% of bets on this over right now. Let's take a peep at some of the stars prize pick squares. I want to see, and I'm not talking about the Dallas Stars. I'm talking about the stars in this series. I want to see where they're at for their points. I know Ant's at 29.5. We know that. That's a little bit higher than he's been doing. That's going to be higher. Aaron Gordon, it looks like he's not going to have the greatest day ever. He's at 14. Jamal Murray's a little bit higher, but he's been moose shits. Shout out KCP for dropping 16 when Ahan came on the stream and pitched that. That was free. Michael Porter Jr. has been moose shits. Christian Braun has a low-ass prize pick square, and he has that, 3-point square up that looks like it's free as shit more than. I like that less than. Yeah, dude, Aaron Gordon, man. All right, so the prize picks board is telling me this game's going under. I might have to take this and add this to the card. Totals moved up from 204.5 to 205. I'm not worried about it. I'm not stressing about it, okay? All the bets are on the over, and all it's moved up is half a point. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's nuts. If Minnesota wants to win this game, they have to win with defense. If the T-Wolves want to win this game, it has to be like games 1 and games 2, where their defense was unbelievable and they shell-shocked Jokic and they had no idea what to do offensively, right? That's the type of game they have to play. And now that they're back at home, I like them trying to play with that physical defensive play style, right? The T-Wolves, that's the only chance they have of winning this game. The under correlates completely with Minnesota. Going over, T-Wolves ain't winning. Okay, let's see the slips, and you're a square-ass better square in the Trent. Good luck. Give me the under, and give me the T-Wolves on the ML. That's going 1-1 or 2-0. If that doesn't go 1-1 or 2-0, I will Venmo BShmoney77 $100. And if it does go 1-1 or 2-0, he has to never respond in chat ever again with his negative vibes. Deal? Deal. I'm liking that under more and more now that I'm looking like it, to be honest with you. Krabs be talking like his slips be cashing. Jack, how are your clips been doing, man? I haven't seen any of your recaps. I haven't seen any of your bets. Let me know. Let me know. Squad ride cash last night, and I'm not a miserable fuck who comes in other people's chats and bitches at them. I'm up here trying to work my butt off to find you guys winners, and I'm going to keep doing that. Let's stay locked in. All right? Let's talk a little bit more about some of these baseball angles here. I want to go to the prize picks board. I want to talk about some of these nerfies. We got first inning runs allowed squares up for Quintana and Taiwan Walker in this game with a total at 8, with the juice moving up to the over a little bit as well. I I wouldn't mind the Yurfie in that. I at least wouldn't take the Nerfie in that first one. Okay. And then we've got Estes and Javier with a Nerfie up there. I mean, look at how bad Javier's been doing. Was that his last start where he couldn't even get out of the first inning? We're about to find out. I got his stats pulled up right here. Yes, it was. He went 1.1 innings in his last outing, gave up 5 hits, 7 runs, 7 earned runs, 2 nukes, 4 walks. The worst start of his fucking career. And you got a guy up there, Joey Estes, who people haven't even heard of, up there on the board for a Nerfie Yurfie. The total in this game is at 9. What is the first simple-minded thing that your brain tells you looking at that square? Well, the answer clearly is the Yurfie, right? Javier getting moosed in his last outing, couldn't even get out of the second inning, right? You got a guy, Joey Estes, no idea who he is. Oakland Bats have been at least minimally alive so far this season. The first thing you think of is the Yurfie, right? Again, like I think this series, like we saw the game last night, I don't think Oakland's going to be scoring much at all. I really don't. I think Javier shoves. I think he goes less than his 3.5 hits allowed. And I think this square is the Nerfie to take up on the board. If you're going to take one, it's got to be Estes. It's got to be Javier. Any square in my mind that has Javier involved in a Nerfie-Yurfie situation where he got moosed for 7 runs in the first inning of his last game is crazy. Crazy to me. Okay? Give me the Nerfie in Estes and Javier, and give me Quintana and Walker Yurfie if I had to take something in that one. But I like, if you couldn't tell, I like the Nerfie on the right square way more. Way more. Okay? Boston game's getting rained out. People are saying in chat, sure. Being on a conference call, not being able to listen for the last hour is brutal. B-Ball, that's okay. We'll post a sharp report on Twitter. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. All right. What else we got, guys? We still have about 25 minutes. Is there anything you guys want me to cover? Is there any game that I didn't talk about enough where you're like, okay, Krabs, you got to go back into that. Don't be fat, happy, and complacent. Give me the rundown on this game. Because I feel like I just went over the limited slate for today, which is, by the way, Mooshit. Mooshit slate. It is what it is. We can maybe reiterate some of the sharp report plays. Maybe we call that up here real quick. I'll go over some of my favorites. Maybe it's just talking about the Hurricanes. Maybe it's just talking about the Hurricanes here because I'm going to get a lot of shit if the Hurricanes don't win this game. And I'm okay with that. I signed up for that. Okay. I know what I signed up for in this job. And with taking a Rangers, to lose the series and the Hurricanes to win the Stanley Cup futures, I know what I signed up for. Okay. The Hurricanes are minus 162. If they lose, the series is done. I'm going to look like a hooligan with no coins after sticking with this team through this whole series. Now, if they win this game, the tables are flipped. And I get to, completely change everything here. We're back to a 0-0 series, best of 1 type. And the Hurricanes are right back in this puppy. And I'm feeling great. And I'm feeling good. And I'm feeling like maybe they pull off an upset on the road up there in New York. Right? Either way, I'm betting on the Hurricanes tonight. I'm putting 1.5 units on them. I'm trusting, I'm believing. I already have plenty of units pending on the Hurricanes to stay alive in this playoffs already, or else I'd probably have more coins on the Hurricanes tonight in this spot, okay? But they have the momentum. They're home, best home team in fucking hockey. The Rangers, their goalie, who's literally unbeatable at home, unbeatable in the Garden. It's so annoying. The guy has magical powers on his home ice. I don't know what he does, but it works, okay? You take him out of the Garden, Igor gets a little scared. He gets a little beatable. Okay? Carolina, somehow still alive in the series after being so close to being dead. So close. That's the team I want my coins on. The team nobody believes. The team that's weirdly favored, getting serious line respect. The team that was the shortest odds to win the Stanley Cup pre this round, ahead of the Rangers. Weird. That's the team I want my coins on. And that's the team that's winning tonight. The Carolina Hurricanes. They get it done. Don't care how juicy they are. I'm laying it. And they're winning. Okay? Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Weirdly favored. I mean, yeah, they're down 3-2 in the series, and they're still laying the same number they were in games, 2 and 3? Or 3 and 4? Let's see. Let's see. First game of the series, the Rangers were on the road, or Rangers were home, Hurricanes were on the road, and Hurricanes got crazy line respects. They were favorites on the road, remember? And then they lost outright in OT. Game 2 was the same thing. They were actually more of a favorites. They were heavier of a favorite in game 2. What did? They lost that game in double OT. Twice as painful. Great. Game 3, oh, same shit. OT loss. But this time they were home, and this time they were fat favorites. Minus 165. Minus 165. They were at home. Okay? Now we go back. They get a couple wins. They're back to the same line. Depends on where you look. Minus 165. So this is not the juiciest I've seen them. I have seen them 5 cents juicier, give or take, I guess 3 cents on the green book. Jesus. But pretty much the same fucking line as they were in that last home game. Okay? Soto full count. Holy shit. Come on. Force a walk, Soto, will ya? We got Volpe stealing. You have an open base. Walk him. There's no reason to pitch to him. You have 2 outs and an open base. Why are you going to throw him a strike? It'd be dumb to throw him a strike. Walk his ass. Cash the fucking play. I think the Yankees are rubbing off on him, man.
Needed that K.
I think the Yankees are rubbing off on him a little bit.
Might be.
We got Chigs, 6'9", coming in, 6 months. Let's fucking go, Krabs. Give me the under 205. Add it to my card as well. Fuck it. I'm in. Love that play. As soon as I saw 90% of the bets or 87% of the bets in handle on that over and the totals moved up half a point, I fucking bet we're taking that under. And we're taking the T-Wolves. Fuck it. 2-piece engaged. Soto with 2 strikeouts today? Are you kidding me? Where was the pitch, too? Do you guys remember? Oy, oy, oy. That is brutal. He's locked back in. Yeah, he might be, Chipper. He might be. Top right in the zone. W, Davey. Appreciate that. Correct. Canes cannot lose. They are home and favorites. Well, dead Larry Bird. Gosh, man. You need some new jokes. Pitcher's in a perfect spot. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Canes ML. I'm not going to have the Stones to take Edmonton as this fat of a favorite on the road, and Vancouver has weird vibes at home as well. If I had to take anything in that game, I'd probably lay the juice on that fucking under again in Vancouver, I'll be honest with you. I know we haven't talked about this game much. I don't love this game, but we did finally see the under smack in game 4, I believe it was, in this series. And now we've got the total at the same number. It's a little more juicy. The juice is loose. Minus 120 to minus 125 on the under. Depends on where you look. That's where we're looking on the green book right now. I kind of like the under at Edmonton Vancouver's. I know Edmonton's offense is elite. I know Vancouver's goalie is moose shit. I know the Canucks don't have, a lot of star players or whatever, but I don't care. It doesn't matter. The series is in Vancouver, and if it's going to go how I think this game is going to go, the Canucks are going to use their weird voodoo magic they have the whole season tonight, and this game is going to be like 0-1 in the second fucking period. It's going to be 0-1. It's going to be a nasty game. Edmonton's going to be kept off the score sheets, and I'm going to have SOGs. Vancouver's defense is going to step up like they did at home at times in that last game, at least when they pull out the victory. And Edmonton, although they have those stars, they're not going to be able to put the pucks on net or the pucks in deep. Give me the under in Edmonton and Vancouver, and give me the Carolina Hurricanes on the ML. Those are the 2 plays for the hockey games. All right? To say Vancouver's goalie's ass is crazy. No, he's actually good, but he's not like a big name guy like the rest of these.
No, because Demko got hurt, and they brought this guy in, and he's actually been pretty good. But yeah, he's not a big name guy. You're right.
Not, let's nitpick every fucking word that I say. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. Jesus.
Demko might be back. You're asking the wrong guy.
It's like a police investigation.
Let's see if Demko's back.
Literally, it's like in every fucking word. I don't hate Nux ML. Vax 23. I really don't. But I like that under better. Do I need to look up the goalie projections?
I don't think Demko's back. The goalies are unconfirmed for this game, but the anticipation is Pickard and Silvas, however you say it.
It's been Silvas the whole goddamn series. So I don't want to hear it. It's going to be Silvas again. Nobody even knows who Silvas is. Sure, he's been nails. He's got a 2.47 goals allowed, on average. That's awesome. I like the guy. That's why I'm taking the fucking under. Okay? But they don't have Igor in the nets. All right? Hop off. Why do I like the Canes? Because the Canes are favorites at home, and they had weird odds before the fucking series started to be the shortest odds to win the Stanley Cup, and I'm still sticking with them, and they have the momentum, and they're the best home team in hockey. And Igor's out of the Garden, and I just want to root for Kuznetsov. And the Rangers are notorious folders and melters. Do I even need to say that? And they're the President's Cup winners. And the Canes, low-key, one of the best teams in hockey. That doesn't even need to be said. There's 10 reasons for you right there. Trent's on the Rangers. There's another one. 11. Anything else?
Sometimes it's not that hard.
It's really not that hard. No. All right. What else we got, Gucci? Let's hop in and talk a little bit about the WNBA game tonight because it's a big one.
Massive.
It's a big one.
Amazon Prime. Big game.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. I have a Canes future and it's Rags and 7. Okay. Well, they got to win today for that to happen. We've got the Islanders or Liberty. Jesus. The Liberty up to -8.5 now, Goots, against the Fever and Caitlin Clark on the road.
We do.
On the road. That is insane. Now, this is a pretty good team. And we saw the same movement, the same steam, if you want to call it, whatever you want to say, in this first game for Caitlin Clark. And what happened? They got spanked by 20. It wasn't even close. Because their team is not there yet. That's why she's on them, because they've gotten the number 1 pick 2 years in a row. The Liberty are going to destroy them and win this game by 10+ on the roads. The Liberty are a great parlay piece tonight. You could take them with the Astros on the ML like I'm going to do and be counting our guap, because they're not losing this game. Caitlin might go off. Sure. The Islanders, sure. Caitlin might go off, but the Liberty are winning this game.
Yeah, I mean, Jovan had that under in the first Liberty game, and now Joshy was saying that the Sun are the best defense in the league, and Liberty defense is worse. I don't know, maybe a little over. Might be square, but I wouldn't mind it.
Do we know what the total was in that first game?
165.5, I believe.
So this one's a little bit higher?
A little bit higher.
Okay. It is a standalone game in the
It
WNBAs,
is.
though.
On Prime.
Do I dare look at the Caitlin Clark prize pick squares?
Oh, no.
Because after hooking her betters in her debut, she is now
Same
up
line.
at the same exact number, folks. Same exact number. Okay. Let's see what else she's up there for. Her threes, 1.5 after she hits. Oh, no,
4.
she's not up. That's Brianna Stewart. She's got 4 after she hit 4 in that first game. 4 for 11, if you guys are wondering. Okay. I don't know if I even want to fade the threes. I feel like she looked a little timid in that game and it was just kind of low-key jacking and turning the ball over every possession. But if we take a stroll over to the prize picks specials category,
Your favorite
go to
category.
a little 3-pointers made category, you could see a Caitlin Clark and Jamal Murray combo. I'm assuming Jamal Murray's at 1.5 threes for today, and Caitlin Clark is at 4. That's why it's at 5.5 for this.
Yes.
Like I talked about earlier a little bit, Jamal Murray has been getting clamped up in this series. Maybe he's hurt. Maybe he's just a bitch. I don't know. But either way, Nickeil Alexander-Walker and co. have been clamping him up. I mean, just watch the games. Jamal can't do shit. He's throwing hissy fits like he's Jason Tatum out there. Not a winner, not a closer, right? Jamal Murray has 16, 19, 24, 8, and 17 points in this series. Those don't sound like Jamal Murray numbers. And if you look at the threes, he didn't even shoot a 3 in the last game they played. 0 for 0. That's absurd. And they're putting this Caitlin Clark, Jamal Murray square up for you guys to fucking lose coins on. Because they're like, oh, these are 2 goats. I'm not going to think. I'm just going to click the more than. Guys, don't lose coins on this. Okay? I'm not saying you have to take the less
6
than.
threes.
I'm not saying you got to take the less than. I don't even know if I'm going to take the less than, but I'm telling you not to fucking get fooled or bamboozled on these more thans. Because it's really not hard to see and figure out what they're trying to do here. Come on. And they got total bases up. They got Anthony Edwards with Jordan. They got Caitlin Clark with Shohei. And they got Sabrina Ionescu with Mookie Betts. I mean, this is just getting ridiculous. It's just getting absurd at this point. We've got Caitlin Clark and Jokic points combo as well. Okay. Sure. Free. Absolutely free. Yeah, I'm not
These are
fading any of these
insane.
combo squares today.
Rare.
I don't really have a desire to be honest with you, but all I want to say is give my warnings here and my blessings to anybody who wants to fade them. I'm just gonna fade Caitlin Clark with taking the New York Liberty.
Yeah.
Right? Fade him on the books. Her team is moose shit. I don't need to fade her directly, right? That's not always the right mindset here or the right move.
No.
Sometimes it's better to fade the Yankees on the books and not just Aaron Judge, you know?
Then pair him with the Astros. There you go.
Clark and Otani hit Tuesday, so it should be free again, right? Achilles, another great points. Definitely not free. If anything, that makes me want to fade it even more, sure. TBH Murray kind of been dog meat. I don't know if people are liking that square anyways. Do people even check that or know that, though? Like, we all do, because we're tapped and when this is our jobs, and you guys in chat are locked in as well. But, like, the average person, like, I go up to one of my roommates, and I'm like, yo, Jokic or Jamal Murray and Caitlin Clark combo square. They'd be like, oh, my God, it's the freest more than ever, right? They don't know that Jamal has been struggling and went 0 for 0 from 3. They don't know that Caitlin Clark hooked under or that she looked like she was, seeing ghosts out there on the court in her debut. They don't know that,
Why not? Yeah.
Because they're not fucking watching the games.
I mean, I got WNBA League Pass last night. I'm locked in. Dialed in.
And immediate judge double as I chirp. Powers are strong, folks. Powers are strong.
Damn it.
Joe Ryan stinks. We're really going to be a walk away from success here today. We need a Juan Soto walk and a Joe Ryan second walk. I don't think we've gotten a second one yet.
No, not yet. He has one.
How many pitches are we at? 49? Okay.
I believe.
He has settled in a little bit.
Yeah, 49.
He has settled in a little bit. All right. Well, we'll see what happens. We got Verdugo up. He already did his job. Shout out Mikey for that square. Alex Verdugo came on here and said, Alex Verdugo, he's heating up a little bit recently. Bang. That shit smacked. Love that. Joe Ryan hits allowed, baby. Yeah, that's a free square, Beach Money. Good play. All right, I want to show you guys the sharp report real quick one more time, and then we're going to do the squad routes. All right, but first, let's do the sharp report. I want to give you guys these squares. Make sure you saw them. I want to reiterate how much I like these straight bets. Okay, Carolina ML, nuke. 1.5 units, but we'll see. Pittsburgh on the ML, I like. That Houston and New York Liberty moneyline parlay, I love. I'd say Carolina number 1, Houston Liberty moneyline parlay number 2, and Pitt moneyline plus chicken, third favorite play. Prize Pick Squares, Brent Rooker more than 1.5 Ks. He's striking out twice. I've already seen it. Christian Walker, less than 3.5 hits allowed. He couldn't even get out of the second inning in his last start. Gave up 7 runs and 2 nukes in the first 2 innings of his last outing. He's up there for a Nerfy square. I like that Nerfy in that game. I like the Astros to win. That's why I'm pairing them with the Liberty and fading Caitlin Clark. And I like looking at Christian Javier's hits allowed chart and seeing him facing an Oakland team that looks like they can't swing a bat and they're swinging dental floss out there and not an actual fucking 34-incher. Okay, pause. Jeesh. Javier less than 3.5 hits allowed. Okay, let's lock in Pirates ML in the sharp report in this economy. You're goddamn right, Raph. You're goddamn right. Okay. Yeah, New York Liberty was a play I wasn't expecting. Kyron, it's not what you expected, but it's what you needed. It's not what you expected, but it's what you needed. All right, 2-piece, hold the fry. Or you could go with the old school Dodgers in Houston, sharp report, 2-piece. But since we've now seen that second half plays is on that for a 401k Max Beluga 2-piece parlay, I am now out on that parlay. Okay, pivoting, taking out the Dodgers, putting in the Liberty, WNBA type. All right, guys, W's. Brooks finishing strong. Is that Koepka you're talking about? I mean, I'm throwing 5U on the Rangers ML tonight. Kyron, good luck. Kyron, good luck. All right. W's. It's about that time, chat. Goots, I want to see that train. Run that shit. Let's smack a squad ride today. All right, chat. Can we get surgical? Can we take our time today? We don't have a lot of games. We don't have a lot of great angles. Okay. We're taking what we can get here. We have to be picky. Yesterday, we cut the card down. We only had 3 options. It worked. We had the Rays ML. Boom, plus chicken free. Boom, plus chicken free. Today, can we do something very similar, please? Maybe only 3 plays today, 3 winners. Maybe even just taking the sharp report plays. Or we can start from there. Okay. Let's go ahead and add. Now, do I want to put a minus 160 piece in there? Because that's when we get trouble. That's when we get trouble. Why don't we just do 3 straight bets and go 2-1, 2 limited? Nah, Richie, it's got to be 1 squad ride, man. It's got to be 1 squad ride. Pirates ML, we can put them in there. Sure. Pirates money line. I'm in. Let's put in. Let's put in that Pirates Cubs over as well. I really have been talking myself into liking that play too. The juice on the over is moving up. Steele's been struggling a little bit this year. Jones has that weird 2.5 earned run square up. Although I do like the Pirates, and there's no way the Pirates win this game without the total going over. So they do correlate. So we'll give you guys another option there and give you the over, which I'm starting to like more and more. Pretty much just as much as I like the Pirates ML. I'd say they're both equal right now at this point. T-Wolves under, let's put that in. Fuck yes. I like that play. That was a great find from you guys. 3 straight overs in this series. 90% of bets and handle on the over in this game. The total really isn't budging. It's moved up a 0.5 point. Who gives a shit? And that's not enough. They are more than content with being overexposed on over bets in this game. And that total looks very low. I think if Minnesota wants to win this game like we think they do, this game has to go under 205. Now the question comes down to, are we putting in the 2-piece? Are we putting in the 2-piece?
No. No.
I wanted to put a 2-piece in yesterday, Goots. What happened to it?
Didn't hit.
Exactly. That's why
You mean when you took Padres' son?
Yes.
That was 2 days ago. Yeah, missed.
And what happened with that one?
Lost.
Quail meat.
Kick.
They don't
Dribble
hit.
meat.
They
No?
don't hit. We keep them out. Okay? All right. We're going to keep straight bets only to this. It's the only way we win. We have to abide by these strict guidelines, Goots, so the gambling gods, they don't dish out the winners like they used to.
I don't care if today's different, Richie Parlay. We still don't do it. I don't care.
Yeah, we can't be doing 2 pieces here, folks. We can't be doing them. As much as we want one, as starving and hungry as you guys are for these 2-piece bozo packs, we can't do it. Now, what I can do is put the Canes ML in there. Fuck it, put them in. Do it. Canes ML I can put in there. Put that shit in there. Go. Put them in.
Okay.
We got 4 plays right now.
4 plays.
Why don't we go ahead and put the under in Edmonton, Vancouver in there?
Okay, under 6.5.
Yep, juicy. Just how I like it.
All right, let's run it.
Chat, 5 plays, and we've got 5 winners for you. All right, pick wisely, choose wisely, if you will. Do me a favor, lock the fuck in, keep the blinders on, stay dialed, and click the right buttons, please. Okay, we'll get this poll up and running here. We'll get this poll up and moving. 5 plays, 5 winners. Hurry up, go, 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 go. If you're watching on the YouTubes, hop over to the Twitch and get your vote in, and then you can kick rocks back over to the YouTubes if that's what you like. Okay, I'm not going to bitch at you about that. If you want to watch on the YouTubes and avoid the ads, sure. But get in here for the squad rides. Hurry up. You got plenty of time today. We still have 4 minutes. All right? Lock in. Pirates ML. Pirates Cubs over 7.5. Denver, Minnesota under 205. Canes ML. And Edmonton, Vancouver. You guys are all voting for the Canes because they're the juiciest play or because you want to see, our downfall. Probably on our downfall when the Canes fucking lose, and I'm in mega piss for my 7 million futures bets on the Canes. Is that why we're taking them? Or is it because we actually like them today? It better be the latter. It better be the latter, chat. All right? Edmonton, Vancouver, under 6.5 as well. Cannot sleep on that. Turner Max saying, come on, guys. It's the Pirates. They're not getting enough love. They're in second. The Canes are absolutely running away with it today. I want to know if you voted for the Canes in the poll. Let me know in chat, 1 sentence, why you picked the Canes. I want to know. Let me know. Give me a quick, abbreviated sentence, if you will, about why you took the Canes. Canes just caters to chat. Kane's game has my brain in a pretzel. I did not. Kane's minus 170. Your sell job. I'm a Kane's fan. Still haven't heard a single good reason coming out of your guys' brains about why we're voting for the Rangers. Or, sorry, voting for the Canes. That's my point here, guys. Are we getting lazy with the votes? Are we getting Are we really picking the best option? Are we really hearing the best sell job and locking in that play as a squad ride like we used to? Because I feel like you're just taking the minus 170 lazy play, boom, Kane's ML. I feel like that's what we're doing here. And I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay? Like, in my opinion, I think the best sell job, to be honest with you, probably the fucking Pittsburgh and Chicago over after talking through it all. And that one's the least voted play on the board. Right? Back in my day, when we were hitting 3 or 4 squad rides out of 5 every week, it would be the best sell job of the day was getting voted for. Not, the most juicy play on the board, not the hockey play, not the play fading Trent, not the play that we like the most or that you're a fan of. It's the play that fucking hits. We need to go back to that. Okay? Squad ride never gets questioned. Well, it's, you know what? Now that it's back to almost 500 on the year, it's going to have to start to get questioned, Alex. Because results are all that matter. Okay? And the Canes somehow now have more votes than they did when I chirped you guys to stop voting on them. Cannot make it up. Cannot make it up. That is actually impressive. They've gained more of a lead now. We might have to change the squad ride vote and make it so it's people who are subbed only. That might be what we have to do. Because I feel like people come in here and they just fuck with the poll. Maybe we do a little squad or a sub-only poll going forwards. I mean, like Lennon, it's my favorite play of the day. I just knew this is how it was going to go. Canes, I'm out. I'm all over. I have copious units on the Canes, and I still believe. I'm just talking through the squad ride selection process here and chirping because it's been moose shit recently. That's all it is. Subs only. That's interesting. I feel like it would be people who actually want to see us win if that was the case, That's why we chose it, Lowell, because it's your favorite play. Well, Alex, if that's the case, that's the case, and I'm cool with that. But I don't want just favorite plays. I want best sell job. I want the winner on the board. I want the play where you're looking at it, you're like, that's fucking disgusting, but that was a hell of a sell job, and that shit's smacking, right? Like the over in Chicago. Like that play is going to soar over by the 6th inning. It's going to be the least voted play, and we're all going to be on the Canes because I liked it the most and because it's the funniest play. We need to go back to our roots, right? We got to 60 games over 500 at one point in the squad ride, guys. We need to go back to our roots, okay? It's looking like it's going to be the Canes ML. I can go ahead and call this one, all right? And you know what, guys? All my bitching, I got no problems with the Canes ML. I will be heavily invested in this team. All right, let's hope they get it done as a favorite tonight. Stick around for the surge stream coming up here in just a moment. All right. Pitch Trent a winner. He will drop the link here in chats very shortly. Okay. Give him the sell job of the fucking century. Make him want to tail your play. Tell him something that he's like, holy shit, that's pretty cool. I want to take that. Give him a hell of a sell job today. All right. Bring your A game. Bring the energy. Bring the focus. Bring the winners. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. Rumor has it Jovan will be back tomorrow. W's. We'll be seeing guys. Peace.